the pick here for Soaz. We expected it from Ssumday, but it is Soaz in Paris will play Fiora. So send your predictions over to @LOLesports with the hashtag OGWin or the hashtag KTWin. We know the crowd is rooting for. We'd love to know at home who you guys are rooting for as well.
And this is the hype game. It's a 5-man gank.
This is terrible. This is going to be so bad for Origin. Mithy is in so much trouble. He's been pulverized up in the air. Score is going to chase him down. Cocoon connects, as does the headbutt. They turn their attention to Soaz. He gets caught out. Time Winder will be not enough to kill him. Flash over the wall. Not sure if that was worth. Soaz goes back in, hits the vital, gets a little bit of sustain. 2 kills to KT ROLSTER.
That was the result of a longer play. The fact that the wards had already been set up in the jungle of Origin created that really beautiful sidestep. Of course, gonna pay.
Nice juke. Score actually looking to be dead. Does repel away. Now Nagne could be in trouble, but amazing. Has to dodge out of the way. Gets comboed up by Piccaboo. Peke probably can't save him from this point. Does flash out. That might be enough. Arrow still chasing. And Origin will be lucky not to lose 2 more.
Yeah, Peke's got a nice little cushion in the mid lane right there.
Straight stuns. Peke now going to get driven out. Amazing actually, looking for the follow. Score repels up again. Peke trying to get it, but a good stun comes out. Peke will get the first kill. Now Nagne going to get chased. Mithy, flash play there as Nagne's forced him. Real get out there as Peke going to keep diving forward. Looks for the stun. Finds it onto Nagne. Ultimate out. Huge full man, but Mithy collects it.
What an amazing outplay by Pekka right there. He pulled the red card on the timing in which Score would be descending and threw it at Nagne, and that's what killed Score with the AoE.
2 assists for both Amazing and Niels. And of course, Peke picking up a kill and assist. Niels, do not face check.
Oh, Piccaboo face! Just flashes onto him with the pulverized exhaust is down. Niels burns everything to try and stay alive, but he'll get tower dived and Arrow gets the kill.
It's not over yet. Mithy gets caught by the Cocoon and tower dive. KT say we want 2 more, and they put it in Arrow's hands.
And gets the double kill because they had the people for the dive after the fact.
Mithy and Niels poking around, trying to see if they can investigate this vision, but Piccaboo very valiantly defending that ward. They'll actually go back in. Piccaboo pops his ulti. Mithy caught out of position, but Peke gonna try and make his way in. Mithy still alive. Now Ssumday gonna chase him, but Nagne's here as well. The flay's not enough to keep him alive, and Niels gonna get himself chased down as Ssumday's gonna clean him up.
Double teleports expended by KT there to get the 2 kills. Mission control to teleport onto the wards within the jungle, and it's an extension of their playstyle. But now Origin is trying to match this with teleports from Soaz. He gets a little bit low early.
Well, let's take a look. Grand Challenge is there. Gold card connects, and here's the heal. Soaz will replenish all of the damage he's taken. Piccaboo gets caught by the gold card. He does not have access to that unstoppable will. Gonna get run down. No more mana for Peke. Mithy gonna swing for the death sentence. He missed the flay. He finds the death sentence. Soaz low on mana as well. The Cocoon connects onto Soaz as Nagne's trying to chase him down. There's no more support from KT.
End up actually getting the dragon.
Exceptional. After 15 minutes, Origin now find the reins and take control of the game.
KT's continue to hammer this mid lane looking for a play. Peke's actually a little low.
Oh, Peke is dead! Cocoon connects as well, and Score sinks the fangs in. Amazing! Body slams forwards, yells nope, and flashes away. Parallel Convergence has gone to the wrong direction, but Nagne may still find Amazing. There is some slow from the barrel. Soaz was able to get a tower though, so they traded a kill for a tower. Grand Challenge is not going to be able to heal Soaz, and Amazing will get dropped as Score grabs another.
Oh, Soaz, again, the ward control has been dominated by KT.
It really has. He's just going to get run down. 3 members of KT chasing him down. Teleport is up, but I don't think Soaz will waste it. Is going to riposte the Cocoon before he gets sunk down. 4-0-1 on an Olaf.
Oh my Origin!
Ladies and gentlemen, here's a European special. Origin on a 22.5-minute Baron. They're rushing it
Ssumday
down.
has home guard.
Here
so
comes Ssumday.
He's going in for it. Can he maybe get the steal? He's going to try and do something here. OG, Score! He's going to look for it. Gets ulted up by Gragas. Can't move into the pit. Now Peke going to get vision. He needs to leave. He hits the Cocoon. Gets knocked down by Nagne. No, he can't chase it. The flash has come out.
Piccaboo saved him. Pushed him over the wall. Origin get Baron. And they get away. Igniting the fans in Paris. You are at the World Championships. You need to make big, brave plays. Intelligent Barons. It's actually H2K and Fnatic that have built up a tendency. We'll talk about that in a second, as Amazing has found Ssumday.
They're trying to fight, but Ssumday's super low. He's got no ulti. Niels gonna pop a secret spots. Peke gonna dive in onto Nagne, but the the chrono breaks out, just gonna get himself killed. ORIGEN find the pick.
Yeah, that's a large amount of the wave clear from KT now out of the fight, and they might continue. They're just using the end of the Twisted Fate ultimate to see right there. This is at least one turret.
They will get themselves one, and there's Baron-empowered minions being pushed into the top lane by Soaz as well. He does not have teleport if anything were to break out, but look at KT. They're scattered. They're late. They've lost an inhibitor turret.
Nagne is dead, can't clear with that go. Arrow doesn't want to go alone, and Ssumday was too low to throw access at the wave. They had no wave clear to stop those turrets. They're getting a ton of gold right here off this Baron.
But a dead man's plate on scores Elise.
Yeah, well, he can slow once he repels down on him, and he catches Peke with the extra move speed.
And just dead again. Piccaboo's got a nice, really big target on Peke's head apparently, because that's twice now that he's been caught out by the Alistar.
Zeke's in a few moments as well, but if you look on the bottom, Amazing has found Piccaboo, and Ssumday's on Soaz.
Yeah, another fight, but Ssumday wins again. These duels, funnily enough, not going to the duelist, as Peke might have found a catch. Arrow could be the one they get. They'll nail it. There's so many stuns to send upon Kog'Maw.
There really is. Now they turn their attention to score. Where is Ssumday? He's already used his Ghost and Ragnarok with Dragon up in 20. ORIGEN may be happy, has been started. Nobody from KT is around to challenge this one, but they are maybe trying to clear some vision, at least set up some vision around Baron of this match. Score will find a cocoon on Amazing. Piccaboo's decided to go in. There is support, but the death sentence hits.
Yeah, they are going to look for Peke around the side. He wants to flank. Great ult there by Amazing. And now Peke strikes. Looks for Nagne. Poured in from Soaz. But Ssumday's coming as well. Score is crazy low. It'll get knocked off. Soaz will challenge Nagne, but Amazing's getting shredded. Arrow up to the sides, firing. And it's just one kill on Piccaboo. Hook barely connects.
Nagne and Score are so low, but the destiny's being channeled by Peke. Where will he go? Holds on to the cooldown.
Piccaboo dead and Score running back up from the base to try and make something happen.
Really tense moment in the game right now.
Oh, just got Arrow!
What is he doing out there?
Niels got it, now Niels going back in, gets a good onto Nagne. What is so Niels? Pops a spell shield and just collects it anyway.
That has to be inhibitor and then Baron for ORIGEN. A massive misplay from KT.
Something that is so out of character. You just don't expect them to make that mistake this late in the game. But ORIGEN, the stage, everything can contribute to people making mistakes. It's the human element of League of Legends, and ORIGEN capitalizes.
Yep, they'll get the mid inhib. Niels been so good already. We've seen him on Kalista.
Safe secure from ORIGEN. We'll have to see what encouraged Arrow to walk so close to the brush, because that was just disastrous in a game-turning event for ORIGEN.
Sorry, I'm watching the picture-in-picture, but look at that, they've got Ssumday!
Could be trouble, but he pops the ulti. That's a big cooldown. KT have to expand. Soaz going nuts. Pops straight into the back line, and OG are going to break the bottom half of the base.
They're going to get themselves onto the inhibitor while Peke is dueling 1v1 with Nagne. Super minions, once again, going to be pouring into the base from a second lane this time around, and ORIGEN move themselves out safely. There's a Baron-empowered wave up top, and it looks like ORIGEN want to go for clean.
Inhib sweep right here. There's no ultimate on Ssumday, so he can't storm in.
Nexus turret threat.
Ssumday's Ragnarok is up now, so if they wanted to stop it, they'd have to go, but he's on the other side of the map dealing with Soaz. ORIGEN just splitting KT open.
And look at that gold card onto Piccaboo. He's already used the Unbreakable Will. Nagne's gone in, forced back out with that chrono break.
Twisted Fate is an excellent champion to pick a snowball when you're against Nagne, who has never been able to pressure his lane so far at Worlds. Will do the work for them. Supers will draw threats away, and then they can take the inhibitor.
Be one last stand here for KT. Niels, another great spell shield, just goes in for the turret. Now Nagne diving in, forced to instantly chrono break his score. He'll have to repel out as well. Mithy zones him out. Piccaboo caught, eats a hook, massive pulverize there, but they're just going to peel away. Piccaboo's dead.
He's definitely dead, and will get the heal as well. 5v4 as minions onto the Nexus turrets. ORIGEN pushing in with the numbers advantage. The Nexus turrets both below half HP. The final stand from KT. I don't think it will be enough. Niels is hammering away on Ssumday. He's got 2,000 hit points left.
And now Nagne diving back in. He's desperate for a play. Someone's going to rip him to pieces, though. Damage out. Huge hook from Mithy. Peke flashes in. He wants it, but they'll get one turret.
They will. They'll set their sights on the next, and ORIGEN are on to the Nexus. ORIGEN will place first in Group D after taking down KT ROLSTER.
And with the crowd behind them, ORIGEN